I'm NichBoy and welcome to Pocket, and today I'm checking out Quantum Break by Remedy Entertainment. Now, along with The Division, I feel like Quantum Break is probably one of the first big new IPs of 2016. It feels like, quote unquote, an important game. It's doing something new narratively. It's put it a sort of TV show in the middle of a video game. It's introducing new gameplay mechanics, working around with time. It technically, looks quite impressive. It's a game that doesn't have a number at the end of it, which feels like an important thing. So I feel like this game could herald the future of where AAA is headed. So I've been looking forward to playing it for a while. Now, we've got an early copy of the game, but there's quite a strict embargo around it. I've played a bit of the beginning, which is where there's a lot of the story set up, but we're not allowed to show you that. We'll be picking up part 2 of Act 1, where I can start actually showing you what the game is like. All I can tell you is that I'm with my brother, and we're in a science factory. It's where they make science. Let's take a look. Jack has been away from Riverport for 6 years. A lot has changed while he was abroad. Jack is me. Monarch Solutions is a powerful and wealthy multinational corporation headquartered in Riverport, MA. Monarch Solutions. They're not me. All right.
Jack, your proximity to the pulse, it must have altered your relation to the chrono.
Will, what I just did back there, what the hell is happening?
That's what I'm telling you.
Not in the right language.
If time is an egg, then that egg is broken.
Okay, we broke an egg, which is appropriate for today. For those of you watching in the future, today is Easter Monday.
Time. It's breaking down, leading to the end of time, and door.
What?
Locked. They cut my security clearance.
A fun game to play while you're playing the game Quantum Break and watching the TV show Quantum Break is just count how many times they say the word time. You're gonna run out of numbers. Was not paying attention. Will open door.
HQ, securing the
Will,
server room. Over.
More of them. Hide.
They're coming. In here.
Into the hole.
I warned Paul about this. About the calculations. I tried to make you listen to me.
By shoving a gun in my face?
Raider 1 went
Yes, a gun.
Check the server.
The universe.
Paul is Littlefinger.
Look up and listen to me.
Sound logic is ours. You.
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to tell you what Paul does. You'll just have to find out for yourself. All I can tell you is that something happened, and now we're running away.
Paul brought me here to clean up your mess.
My mess. Do you even...
The game is incredibly cinematic. There's no real distinction between cutscene and gameplay. It is just constantly going between the two very fluidly. The camera is suddenly in your control, suddenly not out of your control. Everything looks exactly the same. Everything is in-engine. It's a very nice looking game. I feel like it has the least amount of uncanny valley we've seen in games where they have tried to capture real faces. There's some, particularly in the little hobbit ahead of me, he really looks disturbing. But that could be more of a reflection on Dominic Monaghan's face, as opposed to necessarily the capture technology they used. Oh shit.
Will, get out!
Oh, target's armed. Opening fire.
We're pinned down.
Oh. Killed a ninja. Do I feel good about that?
Put down the gun, Joyce.
I have infinite bullets. Is that because time refills the magazine? You'll have to play the first bit to find out. Am I allowed to lie about what's in the beginning of the game? Technically, that's not part of the embargo.
You're not breaking embargo then.
The controls are a little clunky. I feel like this was the case for Alan Wake as well. They feel very heavy and it's sort of slow to move people around. I'll get used to it, but at the beginning, moving around is sort of walking and then suddenly running everywhere and then stopping and turning around, realizing you're in the wrong spot, and then walking a bit again. Oh wow, they are everywhere. Health, I assume, automatically regenerates. Yes. Oh! Oh, right in the nads! Time's not gonna fix those. Or will it? You'll have to play the first part of the game to find out. Wait, what just happened?
No surprise. We have to go.
Raider team, have Jack and William Joyce been detained?
Did you hear that? They know our names. They knew we'd be here.
They must be after the machine. The elevator. It's the only way out.
I would not put myself in an elevator in this scenario. In this scenario, I do of course mean with Mary. He'd freak out. He's never seen an elevator before in his entire life.
We need to get to my car.
Okay, just walk me through this, Will. Okay, time's broken. Fine. But now you're saying we could
Who are you
fix it?
talking to?
Theory. I built something for such an event years ago. But finding the countermeasure won't be easy.
The countermeasure. What?
Oh.
Okay.
What happened?
Maybe the door's still open. Let me try.
Put your shoulder into it. Oh, shit. Oh no, we're fine. That's right, time.
Will? Oh, crap. Frozen again. Somehow I could focus and unfreeze Will. Even if the world was still frozen.
Stutter. She was right. About the fracture. About all of this.
I could just take the guns? Yes!
We don't want to be here when the stutter collapses.
Okay, running away. Oh, probably a good thing I froze time, because there are a lot of guys. So that was like a passive thing. I didn't actually do anything in that scenario to freeze time. I hope at some point I can, because that feels like a really interesting mechanic.
I met this girl on my way here.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna get her moving.
Alright, you stay there. I'm just gonna really creepily touch you.
She's not unfreezing. It worked on you. Why isn't it working on the others?
You'll have to play the first out of the game to find out.
It may have to do with chronon exposure. Look at them all. It's a goddamn invasion.
This is huge. What did I freeze? Everything? The world? Or maybe just, is this a bubble that sort of is around the university?
We can get to the parking lot through the lecture hall.
What was the plan if we couldn't freeze time? Okay, so we're now back to normal?
Oh, no. My car. They're patrolling the parking lot. Oh, God, it's...
Okay, Will, calm down, okay? I'll take care of this. I'll fight my way through. I'll get the car and I'll bring it around.
Okay, so I'm gonna fight my way through.
Hey, Jack. Be careful.
Yeah, okay, I will.
Press Y to activate time vision to locate enemies, hazards, and items. Time vision deactivates when you move. Interesting.
What the hell? My powers were growing. I started to sense things, premonitions, echoes from the past.
Just got orders from Monarch Actual. They want us to find a car belonging to William Joyce while we're here.
Got a plate number?
It's coming.
It's probably boron or neutron or something.
Supposed to be goddamn tiny.
I need ammo! Suppressive fire!
When I do this, okay, so time doesn't stop, it's like Batman vision, except it's time vision.
Different parking lots and I had to pick this one.
Oh! I only needed one.
I could see an echo of the past. Will, arriving at the university.
For someone who's only recently acquired time vision, this guy certainly knows what's what.
I hope to God I'm not too late.
That's... I'm seeing the past.
I hope to God I'm not too late.
There we go. Oh shit!
Tap RB to cast a time stop.
Something clicked. I could reach out and stop time in a focused area.
You don't know what you're doing!
Do it again. Do it to everyone.
They're coming from where I left Will. I gotta get back to him. Swear to God, if you hurt him!
Where is the recharge for time stop? Oh, that car's not going anywhere. Thank goodness. So can he die while in a time stop? Yes. Ah! I love there's lots of little dynamic when you attack someone, camera angles and stuff. Like I sort of panic shot that guy and the camera whooshed in and sort of punched in a bit, which is cool. Feels more actiony. If I cast time stop here, right. I wonder what happens if I shoot. Looks like my bullets were stopped. So you could kind of use that as a shield. Oh!
You're Jack Joyce.
Where is he? Where's my brother?
They're taking him to the library. You might still be able to catch them.
Why are you helping me? You're with them.
It's more complicated than... Look, I don't know if you can make it, but you should hurry.
That's the first time you saw Beth Wilder.
Yeah, but definitely not the first time she saw me.
Get to the library. Oh no. That was the wrong door to enter. What? Tap LB to time dodge.
Shit! Oh, shit!
Ah, crap. Terribly! Alright, should have time dodged. You met Beth Wilder, who could have shot you, but didn't, is the name of one of the achievements. The achievements are just lists of plot details. Alright, I know what to do now. Time dodge all the time, like Nightcrawler.
Oh, shit!
Eat this!
Gotta move like this guy.
Friendly under fire! I got a visual! Time dodge. Okay, so I dodge in the direction that I'm facing. It's like a blink dagger. Oh, did all those bullets, all the bullets just stayed there, hung in the air, and then when it unfreezes, I hit him with like 30 of them. Ah, it was one more person. Hold LT just after time dodge to trigger focus. Okay, that. Ah, right. Okay, so as I time dodge, if I then hold LT, it sort of puts me in some sort of zoomed focus mode so that I can attack somebody, is my understanding of that. Yes, so it sort of snaps to someone, the closest enemy. I can't blind fire either. So you gotta poke your little Sean Ashmore face up in front of all the bullets. Where are the guys? Here? Whoa! Oh, I time dodged right into his body.
No time to lose. I gotta get to Will.
Why are you taking me here?
It's a library. I need to return some fucking books. HQ, we've got William Joyce in the library. Waiting orders. Over?
Will. They took him to the library. I gotta find a way in. I gotta get to him fast.
I'm gonna head towards the light, because video games have told me that's where the answer is. Boom shakalaka. Ah, games that go hard for reality. When it breaks for a second, it really pulls you out of it.
Come on, I don't
Ah!
have time for this.
Okay, so do I need to lock that off, or do I just need to go faster? One of these, get rid of the old time freeze, jump. It's interesting that I'm not frozen in the time freeze as well. I guess that would be a pretty shitty mechanic.
This is Airlift Prime. We've got the Time Machine Core in transit.
Hey! Hands where I can see!
Oh! Who was that? It was either Littlefinger or Mary.
What the hell is going on around here?
Or it could have been that girl who I don't recognize from anything, so I don't have sort of like, you know, a pithy name for her. Let's just call her Ponytail.
HQ, we've got William Joyce in the library. Awaiting orders.
They got him.
Over?
I wonder where the brother is.
To the skeleton crew and wait for arrival of Monarch Actual. Everybody else needs to reunite at
That wasn't as dramatic as I thought it would because I sort of miscalculated how much distance the time jump works. It's a bit of a shame when I time jumped before, I think I got to the edge of that platform and it stopped me because it went, no, you need to jump off this. So the time jump is only moving forward on the same plane that you're on. You can't sort of jump up onto a platform, which feels like it would have really increased the mobility. Kind of like the Dishonored blink effect, except, you know, on one level. I keep just walking into rooms filled with armed men. Press B to create a time shield that deflects bullets. That's helpful. Whoa! This guy is so lucky these things are activating at the right times. Oh, true test of all my abilities.
Man down! Man down!
Oh, snap! You can freeze explosions, and that is awesome. I don't know how useful that would be, but it's pretty cool. Nope, nope. What's gonna happen? You're in a frozen moment, but there was an explosion. That's pretty cool.
We have to get to my briefcase. Then we find Beth Wilder.
Why? Who is she?
She knows about the fracture. I trust
She's
her.
My Little Pony. That's better. My Little Pony. Littlefinger, X-Man, Mary, My Little Pony.
Beth warned me this would happen. I did everything in my power to stop it.
But you never told me any of this.
I couldn't just...
How long have you known?
We don't have time for this now, Jack. We have to get to that briefcase.
Dramatic dialogue is never as dramatic when you're just watching the back of people's heads as they walk or run away. You realize how much editing in TV shows actually helps convey drama? Which means when we get to the TV show part of this game, it'll be interesting to see how the storytelling changes. Because they're trying to tell this story like it's a TV show. Littlefinger, you're supposed to be my buddy!
Jack, we gotta go.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, Jack.
No!
Paul, what happened to you? What are you doing?
Only what's necessary.
Think about this. You don't know what's at stake.
I know exactly what's at stake. That's why I'm here. You believe you can stop what's coming? I'm giving you one chance to change your mind.
Wake up.
This path, it's already said it can't be changed. The past, the future, I've seen it. I've lived it. For 17 years.
What?
17 years. It was you, the first experiment.
Come with me and we can see this through. Or hold on to your hope and burn with it.
Now listen, I built a device. I can stop this. I can.
You can't.
This is madness. There's no harm in trying.
There is. That's why I can't risk you opposing me, Will. It doesn't have to end like this.
We can't just let this happen. I'll never stop trying.
It took me years to come to terms with what must be done. But we don't have
Bullet shield.
years.
Wait. Time jump.
Wait.
Time freeze.
Trigger. I never wanted this.
You're not going.
End of Act 1. Beginning of TV show. Cool, we'll leave it there because I think I now have an episode of a TV show to watch. Okay, so that is Quantum Break. I'm very interested to see where this is going. Obviously, the game looks beautiful, but I think one of its biggest accomplishments so far is feeling quite cinematic. It feels very active. A lot of the time you're just moving in and out of these cutscenes completely naturally. Even in the combat, which I love, the camera angles are whipping around and doing just little movements that aren't particularly huge or flashy, but they're really impactful. And when you combine them with the sort of abilities that you're using all the time, it makes you feel way more of a badass than if you were just standing there and someone falls down. Zipping in and whipping around and then shooting them and they sort of fall back and you see it from this angle is all really cool. And at no point did it feel like I suddenly lost my place because we're sort of moving around too much. The powers themselves all work together pretty well in conjunction. It didn't take me long to pick up the rhythm of what I'm supposed to be doing, and hopefully there's levels of experimentation there. We saw one sort of platforming puzzle where we needed to freeze time in order to jump on that platform. I hope there's more of that stuff in the game, not only in platforming and puzzle style things, but also in combat, combinations of things that I can use to really change up the way that I play compared to, say, you. Moving the character around, though, feels a little bit heavy. I feel like he's always running in slightly the wrong direction than I wanted and then pulling him back. He's slow to respond to what I want him to do. The same with the aiming. The shooting is satisfying, and it has a bit of an auto aim where if you're close enough, it seems to pull you in. But it's very slow to move the crosshairs across the screen. I am playing it on Xbox One. I imagine on PC, hopefully it's a little bit better. You've got more precision, and maybe I just need to dig into the menus a little bit more. But from face value, it doesn't feel like a shooter, and particularly coming off the back of The Division, which was also third-person action. I really love the shooting in The Division, and this feels way slower and clunkier. And of course, using time as the main plot device that you're revolving everything around, I'm looking forward to seeing more of these big set pieces. We saw he froze everybody in the university, and that was a cool moment where you're wandering around and everyone's frozen, but there's been some demos where there's been stuff on a bridge as it's collapsing and that sort of thing. As the game goes along, I'm hoping it ramps up the use of how I'm freezing and affecting time to really create something big and memorable. And that will probably then lead into the TV show as well. I wonder if the TV show, whether or not they'll be doing things that they can't do in the game, or maybe vice versa, whether the TV show is weighted towards character development or it is also big set piece action stuff. I wonder if they save one for the other. It'll be interesting to see how that works. And particularly, the game is very cinematic and sort of TV style in the first place. Moving into TV, I wonder if it highlights the difference between how cinematic the game is, or it sort of calls it to attention. Oh yeah, remember TV still does storytelling in this way better than games. So I'm gonna watch that episode and find out. That's it for today's episode of Pocket. My Pocketeers, NichBoy out.